Today, I'm going to be making a custom t-shirt using my Xtool X1 and the Xtool screen printer. If you've ever wondered if the Xtool is worth it for you and your business, I'm breaking it all down. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nadia and I run a custom apparel business from home for local businesses within my area. I've been testing the Xtool S1 for a while now. I use it more for engraving, but I got the Xtool screen printer because I wanted to add a little bit more to my business. Today, I'm gonna walk through with you all from beginning to end how I create a custom shirt using this setup. And I'll explain to you when it makes sense for me to grab this setup within my business. Let's jump into it. All right, so let's talk materials. With the Xtool screen printer, it comes with a few items. So we got our squeegee. This is the actual screen printing machine. To make the screen, we have a few things. So this is the frame that Xtool gives you. All right, let's take a closer look at the frame. When you purchase your Xtool screen printer, it comes with a few of these frames along with several mesh screens. The mesh screens also come with a cardboard backend. Start by placing the mesh screen into the frame with the cardboard backend still on. This helps to keep the mesh flat and easier for you to line everything up. With the cardboard backend still attached, lock the frame pieces together so the mesh stays in position. Once the frame is assembled and the mesh is sitting evenly, go ahead and remove the cardboard backend. The last step is to fully secure the mesh into the frame. You're going to use the frame locks around each edge. Push each lock down inward towards the center of the frame until it clicks into place. Work your way all the way around and then you're done. When everything is locked all together, your mesh should sound like this when you tap it. And then last but not least, you need your ink. So when doing screen printing, we're using Plastisol ink. Xtool actually comes and gives you their own type. And finally, we have the Xtool S1. This is a 40 watt. I also have the air filter that comes with it. I had the M1 previously, but upgraded very quickly. Let's get our design ready to be engraved. Xtool has its own software. This is called Creative Space. I've already inputted my design, but I'm gonna show you quickly how to just do that. First, you wanna import your image, resize for what makes sense for your design, and then you're actually going to flip your design to arrange it to the way the platform is within the machine. Take a look at the rectangle. That is my entire engraving space. How you get that rectangle is by selecting the processing mode for your design. Since we're doing screen printing, you're gonna click on the screen printing preparation, and then you'll start seeing the engraving space show up on your canvas. Next, we're just gonna make sure the machine knows what material we are engraving upon, and we're gonna change this to the 200 mesh coating. We're gonna measure the distance between the laser and the material, and then we're ready to engrave. Before I actually hit start and engrave the project, I first wanna see where my design will fall on the screen. So I hit the frame button. Once I feel good about the placement, I hit the start button, close the lid, and start engraving. Once the engraving is done, the finished product actually has some debris within it, and it's important that you clean this out. Just use water and spray as best as you can. You will know all the debris is cleaned out when you can see through it. All right, so we got our stencil all printed in the machine. Let's attach it back onto the Xtool. Attaching the screen to the base is simple. Just push these levels in and then you're good to go. Depending on the thickness of the material you are screen printing, this knob helps you adjust the screen to get it as close to your design as possible. After putting my shirt on the base and getting the proper placement, I actually put cardboard in between the layers of the shirt just to make sure no ink seeped through. This next part of the process is simple but also messy. I'm first going to add a small amount of ink to the top edge of the screen, just above the design. You do not need much. You can always add more if needed later. Using the squeegee, hold it at about a 45-degree angle and apply even pressure as you swipe the ink down across the screen. One smooth, even pass is usually just enough, but you can do a second light pass if needed to fully cover the design. Lift the screen straight up to reveal the print. The final step in the process is to cure the ink. For Plastisol ink, you want to apply heat at around 320 degrees for 10 to 15 seconds, using light medium pressure. And that's it. The ink is now set into the garment. It is now free to wear and or wash. All right, and there you have it. This is the shirt fully pressed. In the top of the video, I actually shared with you I was gonna really point out when and if I actually use this machine. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it as often as you may think. I typically use this machine when I'm doing things outside of apparel. So I'll do tote bags. For my friend's wedding, I did her menus. It's things outside of typical clothing only because the clothing items just does not work as easy with this machine. You gotta make sure your accuracy is on point, and the amount of time that takes to get correct and to make sure the machine is correct just isn't worth it for me. So anytime I'm doing apparel, I go with screen print transfers any day over doing anything in-house. As y'all can see, it's messy. Like, it does take up space, and if you do not have the space in your home to actually curate, clean, all of that stuff for the ink, it's just not worth it. That is my honest opinion of the Xtool screen printer. Again, if I were to turn back time, would I buy it? No. But it's too late for that now. As always, if you learned something new or you like more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And while you're at it, why not like and comment for this video? Until next time, bye!